Yeah. Here, let me add Jake real quick. Hold on a second. There he is. Jake's here too.
There he is. Hi, Jake.
Hope you're here on YouTube. Here, how can I zoom in? Let me zoom in on him.
Oh no, don't zoom.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Macs are terrible. Okay. Here we go. We're back. We're back, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Those Fantasy Dudes podcast. Your two best friends here on this holiday week, Tyler and John.
Besties.
Jake sadly not here celebrating his birthday with his family. That selfish fucking prick.
Lame.
Lame. What a loser. It's super lame because we just spent 4 days together and the least he could do was spend another hour with us right now. But he did.
Come on. Lame.
So, we'll continue to talk about how selfish he is throughout the podcast because he was a fucking asshole this week. If you want to reference what his fantasy team did to me, so I'm going to brush over all of that. I want you to know I don't care because, I think it's a turn of the tides here, Tyler. I think, maybe the polls have shifted, if you will, whereas maybe Jake's the regular season guy now.
He could be. I mean, you did win 5 in a row, though, so
yeah, but none of them were against you guys. That's
so they're fake victories. So you're fake good. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying the real victories will come when it really matters. That's what
I hope so. I'm hopeful for you.
Hey, you know what? I'm first in points, so that should tell you everything you need to know that my team is the best.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, sure.
Isn't that what fantasy football is all about? It's about statistics that you look at on a computer screen.
No, it's all about how you feel about your team and how other people feel about your team and how they feel intimidated by you. That's how fantasy football works.
You feel good about your team still?
That was a good visual gag for our audio listeners.
I don't know. Yeah.
I feel good about my Dynasty team. I feel terrible about my league record team, and I'm really excited for redraft season to be over.
Tyler dropped Travis Etienne this morning.
I did. He was my 108.
Yeah, first round pick on waivers for Blake Corum, who's played 20 snaps this whole season.
Yep, because it's a keeper league, and we hate it. Hey, what's up, Tony? What's poppin'?
Tony, what's with the late stream? I know, man.
I know, drop the ball. Thanksgiving's coming up. We're a couple busy guys. We kind of have to throw it together sometimes, but here we are.
Just two handsome, busy guys. But anyways, welcome back to the show. Let's see. What do we usually do? Oh yeah, follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook at Those Fantasy Dudes. I
forgot how the show works.
I forgot about this whole show. This is what show number. We're creeping up on 90 actually.
That's crazy. We'll have to do a 100th episode special.
We should. Let me keep it. I guarantee you, we'll just forget it. It just happens to be the 100th episode.
We'll just roll through it, and we'll catch it at the 108th episode.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, by the way, this is kind of a milestone. And we haven't gained any sort of a following since the very first episode. But that's okay. That's because we don't have a female presence.
Yeah, sure.
Jake, we did mention it. He's with his dumb family. So
yeah, Jake contracted diabetes and had to get his leg amputated.
God, I wish that was the real story. At least I feel bad for him,
Yeah,
a little bit. But then you'd have a cool mechanical leg. That's pretty sick,
Yeah, we got to get him one of those springboard ones so he can run really fast. So he's like a super athlete.
Legs.
Yeah, just get rid of both of them. If you're getting rid of one, get rid of both. Make them machines. Make them like carbon fiber blades that you can bounce and run on.
Maybe just give them some wheels, like those dogs that have those wheels behind them, so they can run again. But then he wouldn't have any legs, so that would be kind of difficult.
Just Jake crawling forward with his arms, with his legs on wheels behind him.
Hey, he'd be a good mulch.
Wow. He would. Yeah, that would work.
That might be the only profession he can do at that
laying
point.
Down Segway.
Yeah. Hey, quiet down over there. Anyway, give us money. Click the link in our Instagram bio. Follow us on Twitter, Fantasy Dudes Pod. God, man, it's going into week 13.
What? What?
It's we're really coming down to it. The holiday season. We got a Black Friday game this week. I think that's I feel like maybe we had that last year. Is this the
The
first one?
only reason that 50% of America has Amazon Prime or whatever is to watch one football game.
Oh yeah, it's on Amazon. That is fucking genius.
Did they do that last year?
Right?
I feel like they did it last year.
I think they did.
Oh, I can't remember.
What would make a lot more sense is if it was the Cyber Monday game. No? The Cyber Monday Night Football game?
Yeah, kind
The
of.
same link to it.
But they don't usually play football on Fridays, so it's more of an occasion and more bullshit that you have to get subscription services for.
I do miss the Wednesday night football during COVID. That was fun.
Yeah, that was
Tuesday and
kind of
Wednesday.
wild. I actually forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh wow, Tony Carter. Am I crazy for not wanting to start Amon-Ra, thinking either Keenan Allen or MHJ over him, or am I overthinking this?
You might be overthinking it. Keenan Allen had his best game of the season last week. Marvin Harrison Jr. did, I think, okay, right? He had like maybe 5 targets. Is that crazy?
Amon-Ra didn't. I mean, his last 2 games haven't been like immaculate. They haven't been like peak Amon-Ra, but I think you kind of have to live and die by Amon-Ra St. Brown, like no matter what.
You kind of do.
One of those guys.
Yeah. Marvin Harrison Jr. had 6 targets, 3 receptions last week against Seattle. He has not had a whole lot of games above like 6 targets.
We all saw what just happened to JJ with Jalen Johnson guarding him. Gee,
that's fair,
bro.
Also, Amon-Ra, the thing I was going to bring up is he's questionable this week. He just got a questionable tag today, so
that can't happen for me, Tyler. I have a chance, and honestly, I have 3 top 10 wide receivers in my league of record team, and I'm still 2 games out of the playoffs.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Doesn't make sense. I fucking hate that league. I'm second in points, Tyler. Second.
It looks like he was a full participant in the walkthrough. Had limited participation today. It was probably just a rest day because they do play literally tomorrow. So keep an eye on the inactives, but I would say, I don't know, man. I think you might be overthinking it. Amon-Ra is an absolute beast. I know Justin Jefferson is too, but I think the Lions are a more well-rounded offense, and you kind of have to play for the run as well. Where with the Vikings, you kind of do. Aaron Jones is pretty good, but I would slam start Amon-Ra every week if he's healthy.
Yeah, I don't know what Reddit thread you're getting these off of, Spencer, but I really appreciate the content. Okay, moving on. You know that's him?
I had no idea. That's incredible. What a pull.
Yeah, appreciate that, dude. Anyways, if you are watching and you'd rather listen in the car safely, I don't recommend it. I'd rather you watch, but you can do so on the following podcast platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, TuneIn, Night, Stitch your Castbox, Radio Plug, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Bullhorn, Caster, Podchaser, Podcast Adder, Podbean, Podcast Guru, Podcast Republic, Podverse, and Spotify for podcasters. That was whatever. You got to understand.
Oh, that was tough.
I've been a little bit sick.
I've been a little bit sick. I've been drinking all day. I'm
still on the clock. You know what I mean? It's a tough world out there, but anyways,
that's all right.
At least Jake's not here. Just gotta push through it. Thank God, bro. That would have made it so much worse. I didn't actually feel embarrassed for once.
Yeah.
You know how that is with Jake.
You should feel embarrassed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn. And that'll be the meanest thing Tyler says all pod.
Yeah. Pretty accurate.
All right, goddamn. Should we get into the the segment that everybody's waiting for?
The segment that Jake's waiting for that he's not here for?
That's okay. Remember, you know who represents Jake when he's not here, right?
Huh?
I was excited when he said he wouldn't make it because I could do honk hat for him. So
just honk hat.
It's just honk hat for Jake.
It's less intrusive. I'll do the visual gag. So hit that.
Hell yeah.
Hit that motherfucking
baby.
Brittany Mahomes update.
Brittany. Hold it, Tyler. Hold it.
Update. Huh?
Damn, Jake, I wish you were more excited for this. I don't understand. He just says, huh? Like, he usually has a little more dialogue to go along with his thoughts, but he's just an oversized cat with a voiceover now. It's weird how he's resorted to that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not very creative. I think he could probably do a lot better than that.
I mean, that's how I would define Jake, is not very creative.
Yeah, me too.
Not smart.
Not
stupid,
smart, not creative.
Bad at fantasy football.
Yeah.
Either way, we're here to talk about Brittany Mahomes. We're not here to talk about Jake. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really haven't. I didn't prepare a speech this week.
Speech.
It's just fun to talk about our girl. You know how it is. It's the Brittany Mahomes update, everybody. Brittany Mahomes. She did her prototypical thing where she does a little photo shoot, and God, man, look at this. Same shit, different day with Brittany Mahomes, if you will.
Yeah.
She's got Sterling, which look at how long Sterling's hair has got. Oh, that's weird. Where is it? Look at that. Wow.
What? That's a child. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like her almost the whole length of her. She's really looking like Brittany now. You know, Tyler, it's so hard to not make this weird. It's not weird. It's only weird.
It's not weird. This is cool. This is what cool guys who like fantasy football do.
What I've really gathered from these images is proud of Brittany. You know, I feel like these were taken a few months ago because she's got to be more pregnant than this now, right? Like, come on.
You can kind of see some pregnancy in that photo because it's like the side view. I hate that I'm feeding into this, but
I swear to God, I'm pretty sure she's supposed to pop next month. So, no, okay. Either way, dude, I think that at the very least, Sterling has transitioned from goblin baby to human being, so that's good. I can't say the same for Bronze.
Yeah, Bronze is in the goblin stage, so baby.
He's still looking like demonic child status.
Oh God!
But he knows how to look at the camera. He looks like he can listen to direction in these photos, so that's a plus.
That's good. That's impressive.
Those are some cool cargo pants. You know, I mean, man, things to aspire to be, right, Tyler?
A child again. Yeah, tell me about
Cutest fam. Jackson Mahomes said, These pick are the best. Love y'all. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me he's still alive.
Are there any replies to his reply?
Oh, of course. Let's see. You could never. It's amazing. Grow up.
Incredible. Good work, people.
I'm surprised they're not more hostile. But Tyler, what we're really here to talk about is this stunning outfit that Brittany had in, I think this is Carolina, for the Carolina game. That she's almost lost this game, which is insane.
Yeah.
They should have. Aw.
Who's that?
Tyler. Oh, this is a custom jacket. This might make our little game slightly difficult.
Why does it have to say Mahomes like across the ass area of the oversized shirt?
As if we don't already fucking know. Like, give me a break. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Who do you think made this bag?
Tiffany.
I was gonna say Dolce & Gabbana.
Yeah, Gucci.
For the audio listeners, it's very clearly.
It's just like the most heavily branded Louis Vuitton bag, or I guess circle with a handle on it. It might not be a bag.
She's on the field 72 minutes before kickoff. I think this is the only time they let her on the field before they even let the kickers on the field.
Good Lord.
You know, then she's up in the box away from all the human beings that don't want to see her.
She's like, get me out of this filth. I don't want to be near.
Especially in Carolina. Ugh.
I don't want to be in this trailer park stadium anymore.
If anything's worse than Kansas City, it's Carolina. Okay. Sorry for you.
Just lost all of our one listeners in Carolina.
They're like, hey, I live in North Carolina and I love Rams.
Hey, I live right outside the stadium. It's really nice. I charge people $40 to park in my yard.
Oh, dude, parking, that's where you make the big bucks right there.
Yeah, big time.
You know. Anyways, why don't we move on to our fun little game that me and Tyler like to play. Jake loves it too, but let's move on to the Fit Check.
Oh, yeah. You know what time it is. It's Fit Check with Brittany Mahomes. Yep, here we go. Jake's favorite segment. We're talking clothes, shoes, dresses, maybe even bags. What's Bronze wearing? Let's find out.
Oh, so weird.
It's Fit Check with Brittany Mahomes.
Oh, you can't just pull up fucking random Brittany Instagram pictures.
Anyways, this is the pitch with Brittany Mahomes. And for those of you who don't know, check out the disclaimer. It's a joke. I swear to God, it's not real. It's kind of real. But anyways, so for this segment, what we do is we take a look at one of Brittany's new stunning, beautiful outfits. And she is so kind to put it on this website called shopltk.com. It's connected to social media personalities, celebrities, if you will. And they'll post little links to all their little snazzy items that they're wearing in the images. Isn't that fun?
Yeah, so you could go buy this outfit for yourself.
Yeah, or a cheap version for you poor people like us. God, the actual Louis Vuitton bag isn't even listed.
Isn't even on there?
Oh, maybe it's this one. No, it's not that one. Wow. Geez. Okay. Because this makes me think that she's not doing this, or even a publicist. Like, this is probably just LTK themselves looking at her outfit and doing it with an algorithm or something.
Yeah, it might be a fucking algorithm. Not gonna lie.
Shit. Either way, we're gonna do our best. I can already see that this red jacket says price drops. This is probably not going to be a good representation of what she was wearing, which was clearly custom.
Oh shoot! I shouldn't have looked up the bag because now I know what the price is.
No, all right. Well,
I was trying to be helpful and find a link. Anyway,
well, you got to tell me now.
Yeah, I kind of forgot. I was like, I'll find it. I'll find it really quick. No, I know the price. No, I know the price.
That's fine. Okay, you'll have to tell me then. So I think these look like the boots. These definitely look like the same sunglasses here.
Yeah.
We'll go with the red jacket. We will go with this black shirt. And let's see, which one seems like the most expensive leggings? Camino Butler, Revolve clothing. We'll go with the first one. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Boots, sunglasses, bag, red jacket, black shirt, black pants. All right, here we go, Tyler. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
God, I hate this new fucking Apple design. Bullshit.
I'm gonna say.
Fuck, man. Oh, shit, dude. What? Oh, wait. So the boots are Saks Fifth Avenue, for reference.
Okay.
Sunglasses are Louis Vuitton. Okay.
Yep.
This is very important, obviously. The bag is obviously Louis Vuitton.
Yep.
The jacket is Net-a-Porter, Ryle oversized coated cotton shirt.
Okay.
Enza Costa sweater from Revolve.com, and the Commando Butterlux legging in black from Revolve.com as well.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, because we have to be, I just wanted to know if it was like, sometimes brands will put out those like limited purses or items that, you can't buy retail anymore. It's just like a thing that exists. So in me trying to make sure that it actually existed, I clicked on a link with a price.
So do you know the price?
That happened.
You know it, or
yeah? So I know the price. I will keep it secret for listeners so they can guess at home. I put in the chat for you how much the price is.
Holy fucking shit! That should
that was honestly kind of close to what I would have guessed.
I guessed half that, just to tell you from what I had thought.
Fair enough.
That's insane, dude. Oh my god. Okay, so damn, I'm gonna go that. And all right, Tyler, I got an idea here.
Okay.
Yep. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're close.
Oh, we're very close.
We're very close this time. I guessed $6,145. Tyler guessed a clean $6,500. Tyler, we're doing the math. Here we go. Ready? You already got the purse, right? The purse was $4,500 for reference.
Purse is $4,500. For all those out there looking to replicate this look, very good, easy.
Okay, purse. Let's hear the boots here. Saks Fifth Avenue. Oh my god!
What?
I lost. Well, I'm under, which is not bad, but
what the brand is that?
They're Saks Fifth Avenue, dude. This is like a fucking upscale.
No, they can't be Saks Fifth Avenue branded and be $3,000.
Isn't Saks Fifth Avenue like a high scale brand?
It is. They have their own things, but it's like a high-end Macy's. It's like a department store. I think it's Givenchy.
Okay.
I can't read that. Givenchy boots.
Givenchy.
That's wild.
Shark lock boots in leather.
That's crazy, bro.
They're ugly as fuck. I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck? They
here's
look like.
Here's the same thing at Target that no one's going to tell the difference, and they're $50.
Okay. Hold on. Copy.
Literally, no one's going to be able to tell the difference. Just put that stupid little padlock on it.
Oh my god, $50 at Target. I wonder, are these listed? No, they're not. They want you to get the $4,000 boots. Anyways.
Yeah, worth it. Obviously.
So you added that? Did you add that to the total? $23.95.
$23.95. Yep, I just did. What the fuck?
Right.
So we're already at 6,900.
We're both under by a lot.
Oh my god! What?
Jesus Christ,
Full
Brittany.
Retail. These sunglasses are 30. Does that say 2,500?
$26.90. $26.90.
Oh my god! What the hell?
They can't. It can't be actual diamonds, right? There's no way.
No.
Crystals, maybe.
Maybe. Even then.
Oh, they're so. And they're
That's
not even
outrageous. Designer sunglasses should be still like sub 1,000.
I said $700. I was like, there can't be. There's no way they're more than that.
Those Cartier ones are like 2,000. That's just stupid, man.
In the description, it says, well, the sunglasses are literally called the 1.1 millionaire sunglasses. So that's horrible.
Yeah, they look like some fucking Elton John shit.
All right, let's look at this, which I don't think is going to be a good representation of the price. But here we go with the shirt. Oh my god!
Oh my god! It's an overshirt. It's $500.
$665, Tyler.
Oh my god! What the? This outfit is wild. This is crazy.
This is the most shocking outfit we've had so far.
Yeah. What?
This is crazy. I don't buy it, dude. There's no way. What are we at? What are we
We're
at
at
right now?
$10,250.
Oh my god! Oh, but at least there's holiday sales at Abercrombie coming up.
Oh, thank God. Thanks, Brittany.
I'll fucking kill myself. All right, so the black shirt.
Plain black shirt, this is probably $800.
I said $195. There's no way it's more. $195 on the dot.
Damn, you cooked on that one. You cooked. You cooked.
Because I know Revolve.com at this point. That's insane, bro.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Okay. $195.
Affordable for the masses.
Of course.
Revolve.com. Good Lord.
Okay. All right. Last item here is the
just plain leggings. Why not?
$158.
Sure.
I thought 120. That's insane.
Wow. All right. Well, our grand total for the fit check this week, $10,603.
That might be our most expensive yet, and that's crazy because we've done actually no, we did one with jewelry before, so that definitely outdid it. But
I think this is what the Vikings are paying Daniel Jones to play this year, right? Like $10,603.
One Brittany Mahomes outfit on the fit check is what they're paying.
That's what Daniel Jones is under contract for now.
Oh my god. That's insane, Tyler. Well, if you don't mind writing it down, or at least texting Jake, telling him that I just lost and I get a cup of water in my face at the end of the year.
All right, will do.
Thank you. Okay. Awesome. That is it for the Brittany Mahomes fit check. Quick disclaimer.
This segment is purely for comedic purposes, and I do not stand by any of the claims I have just made. We hope to see you back every week for updates on Brittany Mahomes and possibly some fantasy football insights along the way. Thank you for your time.
It's a joke.
It's
a joke. Hey. Okay. Anyways, Tyler, ready to talk about some NFL news and injury updates?
Let's get it, girl.
NFL news and injury updates.
Hey, I don't know what's happening. Tyler, tell us what's going on.
Everything's going on. Like we just said, Daniel Jones, what a saga that was last week. Happened after we'd already recorded, but Daniel Jones got benched by the Giants last week for Tommy DeVito, which is already kind of a bad look. They ended up having him check in as a corner at practice. So he was doing corner drills. Word got out about that. And then they went out and publicly defended why they were having him run corner drills.
What did they say? What was their reasoning behind that?
I don't remember what it said, but they were like publicly addressed it like, oh, something. They were getting flamed on ESPN. And then less than 24 hours later, Daniel Jones released by the Giants. And then as of today, he cleared waivers and was picked up by the Vikings. And will most likely sit behind, either Sam Darnold or JJ McCarthy next year. So I saw some really great it's not Kevin Stefanski. Who's the Vikings head coach? I'm dying here.
Oh God, it's
what's his name? Kevin O'Connell.
Kevin O'Connell.
O'Connell. There's a great meme of Kevin O'Connell, and it's like him with two rescue dogs, and it's Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones. It's like, I just had to bring these little guys in from the cold from New York, and I had to give them some love and attention. Because all these quarterbacks, man, from New York teams just don't pan out lately.
They don't work. Nobody. It's crazy. Like the big city, it's like the lights are too bright or something. I don't know what it is.
It's that turf in MetLife. I don't know.
That's probably not. I'm wondering what's the cap hit that they're gonna take.
They signed him for practice squad money, and so the Vikings, the Giants are still responsible for, I think, $11.7 million on his contract. That's just dead money.
Any more than that? They must have been very smart with how they structured that crazy deal 2 years ago.
Daniel Jones contract.
It says they still owe him 22.21 of dead money for 2025. $36 million signing bonus in 2023. Yeah, well, either way, they owe him a shit ton of money to do nothing.
Yeah,
so
he's
making out okay.
Like, the fact that the Vikings got him basically for free is kind of insane. And I don't think Daniel Jones is the worst. They needed a clean break because that was clearly not working for the Giants. So, awful look to sign this guy to 4 years, $160 million, and then bench and release him, and then also let Saquon Barkley walk.
Yeah,
in the course of like a year is insane. Like, absolutely nuts.
Watching them in the off-season Hard Knocks, you could almost see the writing on the wall right away.
Yeah,
because they weren't able to trade up with the Patriots to take Drake May, which they wanted to do, and they were not psyched about any other quarterbacks in the draft. Come to find out, they could have drafted quite a few that would have hit.
Could have drafted anybody out of this year. Like this past quarterback draft, I thought was pretty good.
Yeah,
even Bo Nix hit.
Bo Nix. I mean, there's quarterbacks that went late that, like, Joe Milton looks pretty good. I'm not gonna I would rather. I think it'd at least be more exciting to have Joe Milton out there than Daniel Jones in New York.
Sure.
I don't know. But they went with Malik Neighbors, got rid of Saquon, which that clearly worked out for him. Either way, I don't know. Daniel Jones, I'd like to see what he can do elsewhere for sure. He is a talented player without question. So
yeah, I think with better coaching, he could be really good. But just the way that offense is run in general, I think has been extremely dysfunctional and kind of awful.
Yeah. And Brian Daboll, I think, is a bad coach. I've thought that for a long time.
I don't disagree with you. I mean, but given what he's had to work with, I suppose it's kind of fair, their record, but still, like, that whole organization lately not doing their job right.
I wish I knew more about the 2025 class. I know nothing about like the incoming QBs or whatever, like, because they could very well have the first pick. So
they might take Deion Sanders' kid, Shadur.
That could be interesting. I don't know.
I mean, I just don't know if he's the clear-cut number one, like, quarterback prospect still. I don't really know. I don't have enough knowledge to speak on that, but
one of our Dynasty League mates. But yeah, we will defer to the next podcast for that.
Yeah, big time. Let's see, talking about more quarterbacks here. Gardner Minshew broke his collarbone. Raiders quarterback Gardner Minshew, he is out for the rest of the season. and it's looking like they had Desmond Ridder in at QB.
Going to be a really fun Black Friday game. Desmond Ridder versus Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of looking like there was a lot of teams that could have used Daniel Jones down the stretch here.
True.
Is Aiden O'Connell?
I think he's injured.
He's on the IR.
Yeah.
He's been named the starting quarterback for Week 13, though. So it looks like Aiden O'Connell is going to be back at quarterback. It even says right here on Fantasy Pros, fantasy managers can leave Aiden O'Connell out of lineups in all formats because they are playing the Chiefs. So, yeah,
Chiefs
if that's what you got to do, then God bless you.
Very good against wide receivers and running backs. Chuba ended up being okay, so
yeah,
that should tell you everything you need to know about Chuba. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's a rough one. Josh Downs, Colts wide receiver Josh Downs is considered a long shot to play on Sunday against the Patriots. Michael Pittman had himself a pretty decent week last week, so we'll see kind of how he does without the presence of Josh Downs. See if Anthony Richardson kind of steps it up a little bit. The Broncos have waived tight end Greg Dulcich. Per Adam Schefter, I believe he got picked up by the Giants.
Really?
Continued to make great moves there, you know.
Yeah, seriously, that's what they're known for is great moves.
Oh, fantastic moves. This is a pretty big one. Chargers running back J.K. Dobbins has been diagnosed with a sprained knee and will miss some time. It looks like he has a sprained MCL, considered week to week right now. I would not expect him to play this week. Given they play Monday night, yeah, it's a short week anyway, so. I would not expect J.K. Dobbins to play. Gus Edwards is a great waiver wire pickup this week. So get him where you can. Also, we'll see if they work in Kamani Vidal at all, the rookie that they picked up this year. So,
you know, I don't know. I feel like there might be a bigger chance of that because Gus Edwards hasn't been utilized at all this year in any capacity. So
I wouldn't say that, but yeah,
he got a goal line touchdown carry last year. I mean, that's really it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because they didn't game plan to use Vidal last week, so I feel like there's a chance that he does get game planned in to this upcoming matchup.
Yeah, I would hope so. And almost every team in the league now, you need 2 running backs, just straight up. You need it.
You need those fresh legs for sure.
You have to have a changeup somewhere. So yeah, I would expect him to see some playing time. Another big running back injury here. Jets running back Breece Hall won't practice today. He has been injured for 2 weeks now, I believe. And the fact that the Jets had their bye week and he still has the questionable tag does not bode well, in my opinion. I think at this point, whatever ailment he should have had in his knee should be cleared up by now. So they're not saying whether or not he is likely to play. His status is just kind of up in the air per the head coach. So that's a tough one.
Did you know that Austin is still trying to make a playoff run in our Dynasty? Because I was have you sent him any trades? I know we got our deadline this week, so I don't know if you've been talking to him at all.
I was talking to him a little bit about somebody. I think a while ago. I was talking to him about Kate Otten. I mean, I would love T. Higgins, but he wants like DK Metcalf for T. Higgins, which I don't know if that's happening.
That's tough. I almost would rather have T. Higgins rest of the season. I'm not
rest of the season, sure, but in Dynasty, man, I don't know.
Dynasty, I think I would have rather have DK Metcalf. At least you know what team he's most likely going to be on next year. I think that's the difference.
Yeah, I don't know what T. Higgins' situation's like moving forward.
Yeah,
he could get traded to the fucking Browns or sign with the Browns or something. You know what I mean? Like, it could be hot garbage. Raiders could get him. Like,
go to the Patriots, which could actually be kind of great. I don't know.
That'd be great for the Patriots. It'd be kind of bad for fantasy, I think. I don't know.
Maybe. I think if the Patriots really they have to focus on offensive line. Like they have to. Needs to be their biggest priority, and make a splash in free agent signings. I really do think that Drake May will entice some people to actually want to go play there because he's been balling. You know.
Sure. Yeah.
So I mean, maybe that's biased. Maybe that's a biased take from a guy that just wants to see Drake May play well next
His
weekend.
potential is there, but also nobody wants to play for a team that's in a rebuild, as everybody says nowadays, right?
I guess so. Yeah, that's where Juju Smith-Schuster goes to make a quick 10 mil for a year.
Yeah, pretty much.
What else we got?
Yeah, I mean,
anything notable?
That's kind of the big hits here. Amon-Ra and David Montgomery are questionable for tomorrow for Thanksgiving game, so keep an eye on their status. Brock Purdy is looking like he is still kind of banged up. He only threw one pass during the early portion of Wednesday's practice today, so that's concerning. One pass. CeeDee Lamb has been cleared. He had the questionable tag, was working through injury. DK Metcalf did not practice today with a shoulder injury. Speaking of, I would imagine, hopefully, that by Sunday he's fine and not playing tomorrow. I don't believe they're playing Friday either. Just trying to check here. I wish I had like 8 different displays for the Sleeper app on my phone. That would be really helpful.
I got a few other ones here. Romeo Dubes is out. Ferguson's going to be out for the Cowboys. I think that's really everything notable that I have in front of me here.
Devonta Smith.
Austin Seabird's on injured reserve for the Commanders after he lost them the fucking football game.
Yikes. Devonta Smith is still not practicing Wednesday. He was out last week. Darnell Mooney's limited. Will Dissly was a DNP today. That's a really good streaming candidate at tight end lately. Samir White is still not practicing. It could be more Amir Abdullah moving forward, which would be nuts.
That's crazy. Yep.
Yeah. And yeah, that's what I've got here.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend Dissly going forward, but yeah, he caught 4 of his 4 targets last week. He got 8 points, but yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't not recommend Will Dissly. I mean, he's a good streamer. And
if you have nobody else, for sure.
I mean, he's had pretty decent target share. I mean, he's got 6, 6, 4. They were pretty soft schedule for tight ends. His yards per target's pretty high. It's like in the teens. So I don't think he's going to be like top 5, but I think if you're in a rough place, like a lot of teams probably are right now with injury, Will Dissly might be a decent pickup if he plays this week. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to get 8 points from your tight end, I think you could get between 6 and 8 points. Maybe he gets in the end zone. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because he has 1 touchdown in the season. So I don't know, Tyler. I don't know about Will Dissly.
Well, I'm not saying like fire up all Will Dissly, but just the way that the trends have gone, and now there's no J.K. Dobbins. I think easy kind of reception zone here.
It's certainly not like Quentin Johnson is catching the ball.
You could say that again, brother. Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ. Like, we might have been a little bit biased because he wanted a certain team to win in our Dynasty League, but that man had 4 balls land in his chest and he couldn't catch them.
0 receptions, 5 targets.
Astonishing. All of them hit him in the hands. Every single ball.
The previous week against Cincinnati, 8 targets, 2 receptions.
That's got to be very telling. Like, what the fuck?
That is brutally bad.
That's not good, man.
Will Dissly on the season has a lot more receptions than Quentin Johnston does.
Yeah.
So
he's certainly not a contested catch guy. He's contesting with himself to catch the football.
Yeah.
Seriously. Okay. Anything else relevant, or should we move on to the talking matchups? Okay.
Let's keep rolling.
All right, let's do a matchup rewind.
Matchup rewind.
All right, week 12. You know, it's tough surfing out there.
Tough sledding. Tough surfing. If you live in Florida, it's tough surfing.
Tough surfing for me. It's been very, very wavy, very windy, pretty cold down here. I had to play. I really just want to get this out of the way. We'll brush over it in maybe like 30 seconds. Okay. Play Jake. We're both 7-5 now. I really thought I had a pretty solid lineup going into this week, and I did lose. I lost 119 to 161, and sadly, I had to see most of this carnage in person as a
Yep.
Patriots. Seeing the Dolphins put up 31 points to the Patriots 0 by halftime. Tua and Waddle combined for 58 points. And Sunday night was no better as Saquon Barkley had a career game, putting up 302 total scrimmage yards, 2 touchdowns, and was top 10 all-time for a running back in the NFL. So
in the history of the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, the NFL's been around for over 100 years. So
he had a
I don't
career
know.
game, and he had a historic game.
Yeah.
Gross.
To be fair, this isn't like historic fantasy-wise. 46 points is nothing to frown about. That's fucking insane. But if you go to like our league history, I don't know if I actually see it on the computer, but
I think we need to make a push for running backs to get more points for rushing yards, because rushing yards are so difficult to get. Imagine 10 rushing yards versus 1 catch in PPR.
You want these guys to get more points, Tyler? We're going to get decimated by Jake. Even more so.
I don't mean this season. I just mean in general. I think fantasy scoring is skewed because rushing yards are not easy to come by. This man had 255 rushing yards. If he had no scores, that's only 25 points. 255 is top 10 all time by a running back in a game, and that's 25 points.
10 yards a carry. 10 yards a carry almost. 9.81. We'll round it up to 10 yards a carry. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Nuts.
Unbelievable. I mean, 2 70-yard touchdown runs. It's unprecedented. For a frame of reference, Tyler and I and Jake's fiance Allie, we're walking on the boardwalk in Hollywood, Florida, going to a bar, and I'm like, damn, Tyler, 25% chance to win. He's like, oh, you got this, man. AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts, Devonta Smith's out. Like, they're gonna be airing it out to AJ Brown all night, of course.
Yeah.
Right. Not 2 seconds later did Jake just mumble to himself, "Oh man, Saquon Barkley's got a 75-yard touchdown run." We're like, "You're joking, right? You must have just overheard us, right? Like, there's no way." No, he did.
He did, and then about 20 minutes later, he had another one.
Yeah, we're at another bar, and we're playing Jenga, drunk, and he's like, Saquon Barkley got a 70-yard touchdown run. Oh, you mean from earlier? No, again.
No,
again. Die. Like, I want to die right now. It's insane.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I lost. I mean, to be fair, my team really kind of did underperform. Travis Kelce, 12 points. AJ Brown, like, this is a night you would not be upset about. 22 points, 22.9. Mixon killed me this week, but 9 points. I would have taken, I wish he'd have split last week into this week at 35 last week, but it wouldn't have mattered. So it is what it is. Still 7-5. We're second place in the league. Really needed Ben to lose to Frank. But we can thank Quentin Johnson for being fucking terrible.
For being god awful. Yeah. Frank lost to Ben. Ben won by 6 points. So
and he put up
first place.
99 points in one.
Didn't even break 100. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Logan is actively tanking, and he got 98 points.
Yeah. That should tell you everything you need to know. So I'm kind of glad that Ben lost. I mean, I don't know, maybe Amon-Ra doesn't play this week. I feel like he will, but he doesn't have J.K. Dobbins. I don't know what Gus Edwards is going to do against Atlanta. So I kind of hope that he has a bad week. I would love that.
Yeah.
Who's he playing? Is Ben? He probably has an easy matchup. Sterling. Ugh. We'll see. Trying to trade with Sterling is like trying to do something that's nearly impossible. Like, I swear to God, like, he's horrible, dude. I can't stand.
Just doesn't respond to anything. Yeah.
He does, but he'll just like laugh and be like, "No, I want to keep Cooper Kupp until I'm dead." I'm like, "Are you fucking like what? What do you mean?"
I don't get it.
He'd rather lose with Derrick Henry on his roster and just draft another, Christian Watson and just be bad. I don't get it.
Yeah, it is what it is. That's what he does. He's middle of the pack. That's his motto.
He got a ship, so I guess it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
There's no convincing that man. We just got to do a league with nobody Gen X going forward.
It's 0, yeah.
There's no reason.
It's be all Gen Z. Everybody's on their phone constantly.
Yeah,
no life.
That's what I need. They're always like, these fucking millennials. I don't get it. Like, you are a millennial. You're 39. Don't be annoying. Like, what the fuck? All right, Tyler, you kicked the shit out of Troy. Thank God.
Fuck you, Troy, for beating me week 1 by 1 point because I'd be in first right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, if Troy didn't beat me by 1 point. So I demolished his team. I put up 155. He put up 99. Lamar Jackson had a 22-point game. Josh Jacobs had a hat trick against the 49ers. He had 28 points, 3 touchdowns. Aaron Jones had a 20-point game. CeeDee Lamb had 12 targets, 10 receptions. DK Metcalf was all right. Mark Andrews had a touchdown. Mike Evans looked good. Keenan Allen, after I just traded a second for him, put up 23 points in my flex, which was awesome. So yeah, my team's back, baby. We're back at full health, back at full strength. I had a couple shaky weeks from a couple injuries and bye weeks, but we're looking good now. So I firmly sit in third place. John, you have on the season, this is crazy, 15 more points for than I do on the season, like 1 point a week difference between us. So
I want you to keep in mind, I had a 6-week span of my entire team being injured. So I know it might seem like we're closer than I know you did too. It wasn't as long. So I really feel like we're very even overall. Like I'm not like the whole off season, your team is the best. Your team is still very, very, very good.
I think future proof wise, I still like my team way better than yours. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't disagree. I think if I got a ship, I would be so happy because I still have like such a good core in AJ Brown, Bijan, and Jalen Hurts, and so that's the goal here is I can keep those guys and just win and then sell everything else. That would be like best case scenario. The worst case scenario is anything other than that.
Yeah,
because
pretty much,
bro. I'm pretty much fucked till 2027. Other than if that doesn't happen, so
yeah, you might be a little dead in the water there, but yeah. So team's looking good. Do we want to talk about next week?
Yeah, let's go into next week. Week 13.
Or I suppose this week coming up. Yeah,
coming up here. Yeah. So I am playing Troy in the Dynasty League. Just got his shit kicked in by Tyler, so I'm feeling pretty good. The only downside is he has Tracy and Singletary both going against Dallas, who sucks against the run. So maybe Tracy gets in the end zone twice.
But Devin Singletary, though, like I don't think
he's not going to get the ball up.
He didn't even get a touch last week.
2 touches.
He had 2 touches
for
Oh wow, that's crazy.
3
he
yards.
Scored the only touchdown for the Giants.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Yeah. He had 2 touches for 3 yards. One of them was a touchdown. So no touchdown. That's a 3-point day from Devin Singletary.
0.3.
He had 2 receptions as well. My bad. I was looking at that. But yeah, that's god awful.
Either way, CJ Stroud has been not good for fantasy since week 4. He's put up 15, 18, 5, 12, 11, 9, 10, 15. That's atrocious. So
pretty rough.
Yeah, he's playing Jacksonville, so maybe he has a bounce back game. That's probably my luck for me in fantasy. But I need Montgomery to play. I need Devontae Adams to not be bad. I need Calvin Ridley to be good. Need Travis Kelce to have a good game against Las Vegas. I swear to God, if Noah Gray gets 2 touchdowns again, I'm gonna fucking blow my head off. So
get ready.
I just swear to God. So
that's how it works. Yeah. Every week when you need Travis Kelce, it's a Noah Gray game.
And then there's Jake sitting next to you. Hey man, you want Noah Gray? 2 firsts.
2 firsts for Noah Gray is pretty reasonable, man. He's taking over a lot of the work.
He's going to be the future of the Chiefs. He's going to be the next Travis Kelce. That's like
dude. He's just the fucking decoy because Travis Kelce is there. They just throw it. Yeah. Anyway,
if I lose to Troy this week, I would be not only devastated but beyond surprised and shocked. The man's starting. Who's this guy? Darnell Washington is tight end.
Darnell Washington, and he's flexing Dalton Schultz.
Yeah. So. Yeah, again, it's his entire team is the Texans and the Giants. So
the Giants running back room, which is great. That's what everybody wants right now, big time.
Yeah, that's what I want. Anyway, so I should be able to win that. Tyler, you are playing Jake.
Oh,
One of you guys has to lose. One of you guys has to win. I wish you could both lose, but here we are.
same record. Yeah, this is nuts. I should be a game up on Jake. After everything that's happened this year, this season, and all the stupid games I've lost by like 2 points. Yeah, we're sitting at the same record. He has almost the same points for as me. Looking at his roster, he's starting Jordan Love against Miami, Saquon Barkley at Baltimore, Christian McCaffrey, Justin Jefferson, Juwan Jennings at Buffalo, George Kittle, Devonta Smith is back, and Jonathan Taylor. So
He's still starting Juwan Jennings. I mean,
this is a great team. The fact that he is starting Juwan Jennings is telling me everything I need to know, though, because he's kind of fake. This team's a little bit fake. Devonta Smith on the year, wide receiver 35, has been grossly underperforming. Had a great stretch the first 3 games, and has had a couple splashes since then. Juwan Jennings, he's been the fill-in guy. I understand he had that insane week, but
has been bad. Jonathan Taylor's been bad. 8 points.
Jonathan Taylor's been rough. I mean, they're playing against the Patriots, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, he logged 11 carries last week. Granted, they're playing Detroit, but there are a lot of question marks on this team. He won off the back of Saquon Barkley last week, and for Tua and Jalen Waddle, just popping off for absolutely no reason. I think that was the best game of the season for both of them.
I want to do the math really quick. I want to see how many points they got combined and how much, because he got 161 points. So how much of that was those 3 players? That's what I need to know.
Those 3 players was about 130 points.
46.2.
I actually take that back. It's like around 100.
Yeah. So 103 points from those 3 players. The rest of his team was 59. So
it's crazy.
Yeah, that should tell you everything you need to know. Is like
Saquon Barkley had to have a historic NFL performance for him to beat you.
Yeah, I mean,
and Jalen Waddle was resurrected from the dead.
Yeah, by far. I mean, it's almost poetry that Jake basically spoke that into existence. So
yeah,
I almost wish Devonta Smith wasn't injured because I don't think he would have put up 28 points.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway.
That's fair, but yeah, so we'll see. I mean, I got Alvin Kamara back this week. CeeDee Lamb's a full go. I need my guys to show up.
We always do. Yeah, your matchup should be a little more interesting than mine. If I lose, I don't know what I'll do. But let's move on to league of record here. Tyler, we'll get to that matchup in a second, but week 12, I played Jake. And it did come down to Monday Night Football with the Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens. Pretty crazy game, by the way. But I beat Jake 147 to 140. 2 very respectable weeks from both of us. For me, 26 points from DJ Moore is insane. 29 points from Courtland Sutton is unbelievable. These are 2 guys that I traded for literally last week. Traded away. Geez, who did I trade away for Courtland Sutton? Alvin Kamara, Jacoby Myers, and I got Courtland Sutton and Kyron Williams back.
It's a pretty good trade. I mean, looks like it now. Kamara is such a beast, though. I have a big problem with that. Kyron Williams has been looking good, though. And also, it's worth noting in this league, he's like a 14th round keeper.
Yeah.
Which is why I hate this league with my guts. All my guts.
This league is tough to just join the league, but then again, Chris H is running away with it. So, I mean, anyways, yeah, this matchup was pretty crazy. Thank God, Mark Andrews got into the end zone. I was sweating for a while, because Cooper Kupp Sunday Night Football gets 20 points. So
yeah,
and even Will Dissly ended up putting up 8.7 points. That's nothing to to be upset about. 27 from Bucky Irving. I mean, geez, he's going to be one hell of a keeper next year too, in the 13th round. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, really needed this because I'm still in contention. It's insane to me because I am, I believe, second in points, 1,497.
You have more points for than Chris does, and he's 8-4.
Yeah, and I am 5 and 7. Yeah, I mean, Jesus, it's insane to me. I don't actually have the most points against. Jeff does. He's been decimated the last couple of weeks. But yeah, it's been brutal. This league makes me want to kill myself. It's awful. It's really bad. Tyler, I really wanted to make the thumbnail you being eliminated because you are.
I am straight up. I'm eliminated.
So,
yeah, I played Chris H. We were having some playful banter. I almost picked up Amir Abdullah this week to screw him because he had Breece Hall on the bye and Isaiah Pacheco was not going to play last minute. And I was like, nah, it's fine. He ended up scoring more points than James Conner or Rico Dowdle.
Crazy.
Fucking stupid. He had 5 catches and a touchdown.
You got the Saquon Barkley experience as well.
Yeah, I lost to the Saquon Barkley experience and Trey McBride with 15 targets. I had Marvin Harrison Jr. with 3 catches for 47 yards. Jaden Reed with 3. My entire team scored like 8 points at every position or something. TJ Hawkinson was the best performer on my team outside of Pat Mahomes, who finally had his QB1 week. That was cool. They had to play fucking Carolina, but yeah, this was awful. Nothing could have saved me here, especially with stupid Saquon Barkley just ruining everything for us. So that's how it goes. But yeah, Saquon and Trey McBride for him was unreal. That was almost 100 points in itself. So I had no shot.
It's crazy how reminiscent this team is of Jake's Dynasty team, which is also fake. So
yeah, pretty much.
He literally won on the back of Saquon Barkley, and he also has Juwan Jennings on his team, which what the fuck. So
yeah,
this is kind of funny because look at this matchup, man. I actually had a chance. I have DK Metcalf, T Higgins, Trey McBride, Cortland Sutton, and Malik Neighbors on this team, and I am 3-9.
What the hell?
I left. I scored 96 points. My max points for was like 150 this week in this league.
Oh no!
I got worst manager.
Oh no!
It was so bad. Just wanted to point that out. I had Trey McBride and Cortland Sutton on my bench.
Oh,
so that tells you anything.
Tough.
Let's do we look at league of record next week? Let's take a look and see what we got here. Jesus. Sorry. I play Chris.
Week 13.
Oh, no, God. I don't even want to look at that match.
We play each other.
Yay. We play
so I'm playing spoiler for you right now.
Dude, Tyler, for the love of God, if you do anything for me, it's let me have this.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to have a 40-point game. He's going to have 3 touchdowns against you.
Tyler, you actually have a good team, which is what looking at this lineup. It
sucks. It's a good team, and my bench is good.
Yeah, well, yeah, kind of. Yeah, Mooney has dropped off.
Well, Mooney's been good. Najee Harris, Jerry Jeudy had a great week. I don't know, man.
Worthy.
He's been leading the Browns in receiving. Jerry Jeudy through 4 weeks has been kind of insane for what I paid for him.
12,
which is
14,
nothing.
26, 14. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I picked him up for 7 fab off waivers. Like, he's been really good. Deshaun Watson getting injured was the best thing to ever happen to Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Damn, bro. Yeah, your team is not bad. Neither is mine. It's just this. We've just gotten so screwed with matchups this year. Like,
that's been tough.
Oh, what a nightmare. I hope I win. It's to me like look at this projection for Chase Brown, 18 points.
Yeah, the analysts on Chase Brown, they've been going crazy. They've been like, Chase Brown, top 3 rest of season.
What? Like, I'll take
it. I
guess.
Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Chase Brown. I'm like, you're smoking crack. There's no way.
Dude, I mean, he's kind of been the Alvin Kamara. Look at his targets. 5, 11, 7, and he's catching almost all of them.
Yeah. Which helps his floor a lot. But look at his pure rushing yards.
Oh, it's bad. Like
42
really bad.
rushing yards. He had more receiving yards than rushing yards.
I mean, that kind of makes sense, but
right, like it's crazy. So sure, as long as he keeps getting the checkdowns, I think he's going to be great. Is he going to get 18 points against Pittsburgh? I don't think so. I really don't think so.
He's projected 19 against Dallas. That I need to get to week 19, so if or week 14 for a chance here, and I have to beat Chris. So
you have to beat me.
I have to beat you, then I have to beat Chris, and then I have to hope. I still have to hope for a lot to happen. So I can't believe that my destiny has been paved this way this season in this league. But I got a great lineup going out there, so I think I have a good chance to beat you, and then we'll see what happens. But it's been miserable. Tyler, obviously, you just picked up Corum and Vidal, so you got a few keeper dudes.
Yeah, I'm in
keeper
keeper mode right now. I mean, Kamani Vidal, if he gets any playing time next year, that's a 15th round pick. Blake Corum for a 9th. Well, that's probably not going to be very good, but the deal is, man, if anything happens to Kyren Williams at all, Blake Corum, instantly, insanely valuable running back to have.
Yeah. Any Rams running back, like Darrell Henderson, I mean, Cam Akers.
Me.
Like
you could put me in at running back, and I'd probably do all right.
You probably get like a couple yards of carry. Like, I'm seriously, like, you put some good pads and a guardian cap on your head, and you might be okay.
Yeah, just throw myself down the field.
Yeah, just sacrifice your entire body, and you might be okay at football.
Break every bone in my body, but I'll get 3 yards.
That's all you need sometimes.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Well, I think we flew through that. Should we head over to survival football?
Let's do it.
Or wait, should we do dudes and duds?
Oh, dudes and duds. You keep skipping it.
Why do it? Yeah, God, it's because of how this segment's structured.
Every week.
Let's do dudes and duds of week 12.
Dudes and duds of the week.
All right. Geez, I guess I'll go first. Against Jake, dude of the week, Courtland Sutton, man. 8 for 10, 9 yards, 2 touchdowns. Might have been playing Las Vegas. Divisional rival, though. I mean, those games can go any way. You never know with those ones. So, Courtland Sutton, I'll give you my dude of the week. Honorable mention to DJ Moore. He's been coming through lately as well. So, yeah, those are my dudes. Dud of the week. Geez, I guess I'll head over to Dynasty. Not that it really would have mattered, but I'm going Joe Mixon. You've gotten my hopes up. 14 carries for 22 yards against Tennessee is abysmal. 1.5 yards per carry.
Ugh.
That cannot happen. That cannot happen. So get it out of your system and get back to being a freight train going forward. Joe Mixon.
Very good. I'm going to start with my dud because I've got it pulled up. Jaden Reed.
Yeah.
That's a tough one, man. Wide receiver 13 on the season now. I understand that, his target share has not been fantastic, but when you see that the Packers put up 38 points on the 49ers, you would expect most of that to be through the air. However, it was all Josh Jacobs. Jordan Love had 13 completions the entire game, 3 of which to Jaden Reed. It's Malik Heath and Romeo Doubs are getting involved more than Jaden Reed.
What happened?
I don't understand anything about what's going on with the passing game in Green Bay anymore. I thought I did, and I thought we kind of leveled out and got a little consistent, but they're proving me wrong every week.
Yeah.
So
insane.
If he's the wide receiver 1 moving forward, sure, but I'm starting to kind of rethink this whole thing, and I don't know that Green Bay is going to be that consistent. So,
I mean, his entire season has been incredibly inconsistent. I mean, target-wise, 6'2", 6'8", 6'6", 4'3", 6, 2, 3. Like you can't roll out a guy that you think might get 2 targets on the week. That's terrible.
That's fair. It's fair.
But,
you got to try it. You got to try it. Jordan Love's got to throw the ball somewhere, and all the quality targets and the high yardage targets were to Jaden Reed, to be fair. So,
I prefer something like this, even though there
Show
was a
me
week
Courtland Sutton's target share, yeah.
No, it's good, but there was a week where he got literally 0 targets, so I'm just saying it can happen to anybody.
Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
I definitely started him that week, of course.
Yeah.
Who's your dude, though?
Dude of the week, it normally would be Josh Jacobs with the hat trick, 3 touchdowns. Incredible. I gotta give it to Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen had 15 targets from Caleb Williams against Minnesota. He had 9 catches, 86 yards, and a touchdown. Gave him a 23-point week. He was wide receiver 5 on the week after not posting a game inside the top 10 since week 6. So I was super stoked about that. He's also my dude of the week because I just picked him up. So welcome to the team, Keenan Allen. He's on a team in contention now, so he decided to step it up. Wants a ring.
Why not? I mean, that would be crazy. That's kind of what everybody thought the Bears would be in the preseason. It's like, this is the team to look out for. Caleb Williams is God, you know?
Yeah, the roster talent's unbelievable. So having Keenan Allen rest of season is pretty exciting. I think he's under contract for next year, too. He'll be 33, but it's Keenan Allen. He's a route running god.
He's not going anywhere. He'll be there next year, and he'll still be good for maybe not for fantasy, but he'll be playing football. So
yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's move on to some survival football.
Survival football.
Damn. All right, Tyler. Survival football. Let me pull this shit up here. Believe it or not, you had a pretty chalk matchup last week. Turns out, not so much when you account for Austin Seibert missing a kick, Jalen Tolbert bringing back a touchdown from the 1-yard line, and a onside kick return for a touchdown. So that equated to a loss with the Washington Commanders.
Good job, Commanders. You guys fucking suck. Bunch of frauds.
Yeah, what the fuck? Fake team.
Absolutely fake team. That was a disgusting game. You lost to Cooper Rush. You got Cooper rushed.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. That might be the most embarrassing loss on the season, actually. To lose to
Jaden
that
Daniels
team.
had 2 interceptions. They had nothing going in the ground game. God, it was just awful. That was an awful game.
They lost because of 3 special teams plays.
Yeah.
All 3. That's horrible. God, man.
Every phase. Got to be consistent.
Yep. Oh. Yeah. Anyways, Jake won with the Broncos, and I picked the Buccaneers. They won as well. So Tyler needed you to drop one there. 9-3. I'm at 7-5. Jake at 6-6 because he's a pain in the ass. But yeah, so let's see. Going into week 13, we can give Jake whoever we want, which I love because we need this. We want him to
his list again.
Fail.
We should pick a team twice for him.
And that's a guarantee
that he picked it, and then give him 2 losses. Let's see here.
Oh yeah, so fuck. What did I pick last week? I already deleted it. What the fuck?
Slate for this week's pretty good, dude. Not gonna lie. Maybe we give Jake the Jaguars. It seems like too much of a chalk versus the Texans.
Ooh. Well, he definitely hasn't picked them yet. Yeah, Bengals.
Or we could give him the Raiders. That's even more of a chalk pick, though.
Raiders versus who?
The Chiefs. Aiden O'Connell back starting against the Chiefs is kind of crazy. We could give that to him too.
God, what if that's like that could be a.
It's kind of a trap game.
That could be a trap game. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's tough, Tyler. All right, what do you prefer? I'll go with either one.
My gut tells me Jaguars because they've been so awful. They've been so awful.
All right, fuck it. We'll give Jake the Jags this week. Stupid. Fuck you, Apple. I know you can't see it on the screen, but it's really bad. What they've changed is terrible.
Yeah.
All right, Jake gets the Jags this week. Tyler, who you thinking this week, buddy?
Oh, I was more focused looking at Jake. So week 12, I picked the Commanders. Let's see here.
We got Bears, Lions, Giants, Cowboys. Well,
I haven't picked the Lions yet.
Well, I don't know. Let me see.
I thought for sure I picked the Lions, but I haven't. I didn't even look at that matchup. It's Thanksgiving. You got to pick the Lions. You can never pick against the Lions on Thanksgiving, especially this year. For God's sake, they're dropping 58 points on everybody.
All right, Tyler going with the Lions.
Give me those Lions.
Love to see it. Here we go, baby. Wow.
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 What lions sound like? Wow.
Wow. According to Seth something on fucking what's his name?
I can't remember. Yeah, this guy just donated us $100. We're gonna need 100 meows and wow.
Meow, meow. Meow. All right. Well, let's do the Grim Reaper pick of the week. All right. I picked Bengals, Colts, Raiders, Cowboys, Seahawks, Eagles, Bills, Lions, Commanders, Rams, Texans, and last week I picked the Buccaneers.
Wow.
Let's see.
You're getting down there, huh?
Yeah, man. I can't believe I picked the Raiders. I started out 0-3, by the way, for
yikes.
Reference. Damn, the Jets are playing the Seahawks. That could be interesting. I've already picked the Rams. I picked the Buccaneers. Ravens, Eagles. What a game.
Ravens, Eagles, 49ers, Bills.
Broncos,
Bengals,
Browns.
Steelers, Broncos, Browns. Like, yeah, there's some pretty good games.
Commanders, Titans, Chargers, Falcons. Oh, man. Have I picked the Chargers yet? No. But they're playing Atlanta. The Falcons need to win.
The Falcons do need to win bad. So do the Chargers, though. Both those teams are kind of on the bubble.
And I picked the Texans, right?
Yeah,
week 11.
Yep.
Fuck. Packers, Dolphins. Have I picked the Packers? I'm going to go Packers, dude. I think the Packers can shit out of the Dolphins, and I hope they do.
I hope so, too.
All right. Packers, come on, baby. Squish the fish.
Go Pack
them right up in there. Pack them in a box and don't poke any holes in it.
Pack them in a tin can with a little peely lid on it to the grocery store.
Fuck those motherfuckers. Fuck the Dolphins, man. All right. Jake with the Jags because he's a really smart guy. Tyler with the Lions. Me with the Pack. Go Pack, go. I think that's going to do it for this week. If you are still alive, best of luck in your week 13 matchups. Road to the playoff. Moxley's start week 15, I think. So 2 weeks to go, baby. 2 weeks to go. If you have a week 18 championship, fire your commissioner and don't be friends with him anymore.
Yeah, that should be banned forever.
Yes. There's fantasy crimes. That's the worst one. Just so you know. But yeah, Tyler, I will see you in New England for Patriots Colts. I cannot fucking wait.
Let's go.
This is the game that they actually win. I think we got a chance.
I wouldn't count on it, but we'll see.
Throwback day. It's throwback game, just so you know.
Throwback games are, if they're gonna win one, it's in the red uniforms, right?
Hell yeah, baby. I've been there for a 59-0 throwback game, so I don't know if it's gonna be that, but maybe somewhere.
Probably the only good one.
That's the only one that people talk about. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Good luck in your week 13 matchups.
Thanks.
I don't miss Pick at all. That podcast was way better than normal.
Fantasy Dudes podcast.
Yes,
Make sure to tune in next week and follow us at Those Fantasy Dudes on Instagram.
Yeah, his team sucks really bad.
Juwan Jennings, fucking loser.
Imagine starting Juwan Jennings in Dynasty.
What, use 15 fab on him? What a loser.